past 5 years, a group of inspirational youngsters have been recognised for making a difference to the world around them by going out of their way to help others or overcoming disability.
You are on a ledge.
Sure, that's not the sky.
They're all recipients of the Rotary Young Citizen Awards, started in 2007. Time now to feature 5 of those positive young role models and what they've been doing since receiving their awards.
Hello and welcome to Bournemouth, where the first ever Rotary Young Citizen Awards are being presented at the annual Rotary Conference. And it's good to be covering some positive
Back in 2007, I presented the first awards programme from Rotary's annual conference in Bournemouth.
Now, our next Rotary Young Citizen Award recipient has overcome...
And on the stage that day, one of the first award winners, 18-year-old Daniel Manning, nominated by Wantage Rotary Club, who was born with a form of cerebral palsy and started riding at the age of 2 to improve his mobility. What began as therapy developed into a real skill. And Daniel found himself competing in local and regional dressage competitions run by the Riding for the Disabled Association.
That's it, good.
His dream back then in 2007 was to compete in the 2012 London Paralympics.
They're the main ambition in my life, really. It's the pinnacle of success in any sporting world. It's going to be a massive struggle getting there, but I think it should be achievable. It shows that anyone can succeed, whatever their disability is.
5 years on, and dressage is still a passion for Daniel. He has a new horse called Wizard E, and today they're off to take part in a qualifying trial for a national dressage competition for disabled riders later this year.
I've matured in my riding and in my life a lot. I've moved away to uni, closer to my horse. I've been for a few horses since then. Had a few victories. I was the junior champion at an international competition the year after I spoke to you, and then I bought a 5-year-old horse that to bring on with kind of big hopes.
Daniel fits his almost daily routine of training into a busy university schedule. He's doing postgraduate studies after gaining a law degree from Oxford's Brookes University. But what about his Paralympics dream?
It hasn't gone as well as I'd have liked. This is the young horse that I bought, and he's taken a bit longer to bring on than I thought he would. He's had lots of time injured. He's a very silly person, managed to come in from the field with various injuries. So we're probably a year or a half behind where we hoped we would have been right now. So the 2012 is not really a hope for me anymore, which is quite disappointing.
He's progressed in all departments, really, because being at uni, he's become a very independent young man, and he's worked incredibly hard at his riding, and it's not easy bringing on a young horse. You have lots of ups and downs, and he's had a few falls, but he doesn't mind, and he gets on with it, and he's beginning to get the reward for his labours now, because he's being rated as a good rider, and his horse is beginning to get very good marks. And so we're rather excited about it, and I'm thrilled for him, and it's a great inspiration to other people. We have a little 2-year-old cerebral palsy boy who comes to ride on one of the ponies, and his mother is enormously pleased to see how Daniel's progressed with his riding, because she can envisage that perhaps her little boy, who loves the riding, will do the same later. I hope for Daniel that he does make perhaps the 2016 Olympics, who's to say. We'll just wish him all the best and hope that life is good to him.
He's a brilliant horse, so I think we could do anything in the future, really.
The first Young Citizen Awards goes to 13-year-old Jenna Spears, all the way from the Isle of Bute.
In 2008, Jenna Spears from the Isle of Bute, who turned the last wish of her twin brother who died from a brain tumour at the age of 12 into reality, was a Rotary Young Citizen winner that year. She was nominated by the Rotary Club of Rothesay. Jenna's dream was to build a holiday home in memory of her brother Calum for families of children with cancer.
It's not funny. He just wanted other people to have the good memories that he had and having good fun and like the views and everything, because he appreciated that not every family lives beside the sea, so we had the advantage of living beside the sea when we were growing up, so we just wanted every family to be like that. Callum and I had a quad bike, so down in the beach is a good spot because it's not too sandy, it's quite rocky, so it's a good spot to go on the quad bike, so most weekends we used to come down the quad bike. Callum's still there with us, but he's not actually there. We started in it was a caravan, and at Calums service we collected for that, but as the funds started to go up we progressed from a caravan to a cabin.
Jenna raised more than £250,000, including a donation from the BBC's Children in Need of £40,000.
So where do you think that bedroom will be? Maybe over here?
The Marquis of Bute donated a plot of land at a peppercorn rent, and now 4 years on, Calums Cabin is a reality.
I'm just really proud of the fact that we've managed to do this for Callum, because ultimately it was his dream and it's what he wanted, and now we've actually got it, and there's families coming and really enjoying it and just making memories. We've had over 100 families coming to Calums Cabin, and this year we're nearly fully booked up. There's a big stained glass window upstairs, and it's a big blue star because it was Callum's favourite colour, and around about it it's got all Callum's favourite hobbies and what he loved doing, and just things like the games room. We've got every game possible and every games console possible, and big comfy seats just so that they can relax and have fun. He really wanted this, and he just knew that we're so lucky to live in a part of the world like this, and people don't get to come to the sea, and we've had people that have come to Calums Cabin, it's their first family holiday. It was his dream, he wanted this here, and now we've got this in his name, and it's just an amazing house and an amazing place.
Jenna's our rock really, and she guides us, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She helps in every single way that she can. At the opening of the cabin, that's what we said, that we couldn't